Hello, beautiful people. So in this video, we are going to talk about these 4 Post-it notes that I wrote down. In this video, we're going to talk about emotions, them coming up, how to heal them, what they mean, and what's really going on here. If you don't know, or if you have not signed up yet, remember, not only should you be working on the mind, which we're going to talk about with these Post-it notes, you should also be working on the body and healing the body. You should be doing the morning cleanse every single morning. If you don't know what the morning cleanse is, what you need to do is go to www.mymorningcleanse.com/free. And I will put a link in the comments below so you can find that. Also, if you need support and you don't want to do it alone, guess what? There is an amazing community that you can join, and I will put a link for that in the description also. So, first Post-it note. It says, and also, as I go through these, I suggest you write them in the comments section below, and then you take and write them on Post-it notes yourself and put them in your kitchen, because when I'm done, I plan to hang these on my kitchen so I can remember these are the things that we are working on. So the first thing is this feeling a trigger? What needs to be healed? So did you know when things happen in your body that are not positive, worry, fear, anger, frustration, overwhelmment, anxiety, that's all your body. There's a trigger coming up out of your body to tell you that something is off, something is wrong. It is telling you that this is something that you need to work on. Now, we can work on this with the mental, the emotional. When the emotion comes up, we spend time. What we need to do is spend time reflecting. So what you do is you first feel the emotion and you ask yourself what's going on. Sometimes it takes a day or two to really be able to process and hear what's showing up for you. If you still are not getting the results, what I suggest is that if you should pray to your angels, to your guardian angel. You have a guardian angel, and you also have free will, and the guardian angel is not going to help you unless you ask because of your free will. So if you need help dealing with these emotions and the stuff that is coming up, pray. Very important. Spend time meditating, being quiet, reflecting. Spend time doing something for you. One thing that I like to do is color, because it puts me in a really good place. I'm big into adult coloring books. I have links in the description to some books that I've actually made. But also, with dealing with triggers, keep in mind that drinking juices and being on a healthy diet is also important. That's why it's so important to be doing at least the morning cleanse. So why it is so important to be doing the morning cleanse is because all these emotions that we have, they're actually stored in our body, because when the traumatic event happens, our body releases a chemical. And unless our body is just like running efficiently, those chemicals will be stored in our body, and they will be stored in fat cells in our body. And when we're doing the morning cleanse, it helps you deal with your emotions even more, because you are flushing out those cocktails of adrenaline that are in your body. So, and when you are flushing them out, you might actually be feeling what's coming up. You could be triggered because you're feeling that emotion again. It's a great time to start working on those triggers and asking yourself what's going on, and really connecting to your heart and asking yourself what's going on to heal yourself. So the next one I have is, am I taking personal responsibility? Because when triggers come up, usually we look in front of us and we say, it's you. You're doing this to me. You're triggering me. But that's not going to heal with us. That's not going to heal us. Actually, it makes it worse when we blame other people. We need to always take personal responsibility for everything we do. If you are angry at somebody, if you are mad at somebody, if you are frustrated with somebody, if somebody did you wrong, you have to take the personal responsibility, because they actually are just a reflection of you, and they are triggering you. If they did something wrong, it shouldn't trigger you. If it triggers you, then there is something inside of you that needs to heal. Which brings us to our next Post-it note. Am I being loving in my actions and in my words? When we take personal responsibility, we can then change our angry, frustrated, to positivity, and we can be loving in our words. If we are not being loving in our actions and our words, then that is things that we have to take personal responsibility about and change. I will give you a good example today of something that happened to me, that I was taking personal responsibility and it did not affect me in a negative way because I dealt with that trigger. So I was pulling in to get gas today, and someone was backing up, and I did not realize because the person in front of me pulled right out, so I was like going right in front of them. Someone was backing in because they were going to take the pump I was sitting at. Well, they got really upset because they didn't know, well, I didn't see them come in. So they got upset, and they were like, they were all upset at me. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to let this bother me. In fact, I'm going to do something very kind, and I'm going to try to go to the other pump. Well, then she tried to go to the other pump and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I stayed at my one pump. She went to the other pump. When she got out of the car, I said, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were doing that. I said, I actually was trying to go to the other pump to help you out. And because I was kind and loving in my words and in my actions, she smiled at me. She's like, oh, that's okay. So she went from that to, oh, that's okay. And she was in a good mood. And I felt really good too, because she didn't trigger me, because I dealt with my issues. I dealt with my issues in the past. I was in a good mood. I was calm. I swear the watermelon juice, it makes you such a calm person. It helps so much, because I've been doing that for a couple weeks now, and it helps really a lot with the calmness in me. But I was able to take personal responsibility and have a good outcome because of it. The last one is, when I heal my inside world, or when I heal what's inside me, my outside world heals. So that means that whatever is in you, this is what you have to deal with. You cannot look to other people to heal what's going on. You cannot look to other people to change your environment. If you are in an environment that you do not like, you have to reflect inside and say, what am I doing to create this? What am I doing to reflect this? Because this is a reflection of me. My environment is a reflection of me. And also, what are my angels or God? I'm very religious. If you haven't noticed, you don't have to be religious. You can ask whatever you believe in. But what is my lesson that I'm learning here? What do I need to do? What do I need to do to heal my inside world, where my outside world will then be healed? Because guess what? If you are in a situation and you just step out of it, like you have this job and you hate this job, you hate the people around you, miserable, these stupid people, I just wish they'd get their act together. I'm going to get another job. You know what's going to happen if you just leave your job and you go to another job? It's going to be the same thing, because you're going to attract it. You're going to attract those things in you. It's just going to follow you. You will never get away from what you run away from. So the only thing that you can do is take the time to heal your inwards world, and then you will attract, and this is kind of part of the law of attraction because there are laws in this world that you have to follow. It's just how it is. We have laws. So when you heal within and you take the time to do the work, which is not easy, most people don't want to do it. Most people don't want to do the morning cleanse, don't want to heal because it's hard. Most people don't want to do the work of healing their trauma. They want to blame it on someone else, but they are not ever going to be happy and they're not going to have the world that they want. You're not going to have the world you want unless you say, I'm going to change. I'm going to take personal responsibility to heal my world within so my outwards world will heal. I hope this video helped you and was amazing to you. I am doing this video to help the amazing people that are watching it because I know that this is going to help you guys. These are the lessons that I have been learning, and because I am learning it, I get to teach you guys. Remember, if you need more support, you can join my membership, and when you join my membership, there is a whole outline on how to do the morning cleanse, and then along with the morning cleanse, you can keep doing it throughout the whole day. Like, there is different levels of healing. If you're just going through a hard time and you don't want to commit to healing all day, that's what the morning cleanse is, because I know that you can be strong enough to learn how to eat healthy foods until 12 o'clock, and then you can go about your day. And then as time goes, you can go to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But how to do the morning cleanse when you join the membership, where you get support, you also get all the information with videos to detail when you join. But if you just want to dip your feet into the water and learn a little bit about the morning cleanse, that's where you go and get my free video course. I will put all the links in the description below. Make sure you like this video. Unless you didn't, then give me a thumbs down. That's fine too. Subscribe to this channel. When you comment, give me a thumbs up or down, and subscribe to this channel. It helps this channel, and it helps me get my message out, and it helps me help more people like you, and we all then start living in a better world. Thank you so much for watching this to the end. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.